going down, everybody? It's your boy, That Guy Mile High. Tuning back in for episode 12 of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. Gang. You dig what I'm saying? We got my dog, Turner One Tag. We got my dog, Eric. How y'all doing, fellas?
Hey, feeling real
How
good.
you doing?
Feeling
Chilling, man.
real
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
How you feeling, man?
Chilling. You already know.
There's water in my system.
That's right. Stay hydrated.
Yeah, you already know how we do around here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got another great episode ready for y'all today. You dig what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all already out there chilling, got your kush, got your coffee, you know what I mean? Whether you watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or at night, you know, hopefully you got what you need.
That's right.
To
Kush
enjoy
Coffee.
yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Welcome to the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. But let's do what we normally do. Let's start this bit off with a motherfucking joke. Joke time. You know what I'm saying? Dad jokes. Let's go. Bang. Look at that transition. Let's go. Get it in here. Let's go.
What you got?
Why you always make me go
What you
first,
got?
bro?
What you got? It's your
I
show.
missed the last one. So y'all gotta come with me.
What did the dick say to the vagina?
I'm going in.
Don't make me come in there.
Bro, I can't. Y'all niggas.
Oh,
You see Devontae's face?
He was like,
Watch when you're
huh?
editing this, you're going to look at him, his face. He said, immediately looked at me like, really, nigga? Yeah, gave me that really nigga look. Like, really, nigga?
Nigga, like you started off like this. Like,
like, what are we really doing?
at least ease into that motherfucker. Like,
Nope, right into that bitch.
Hell
Sauce.
Okay, which letter has the most water in it?
The most water?
Mm-hmm.
letter has water.
Mm-hmm.
You.
The C. It's got water. The C's got water.
I thought it was gonna be a little more clever, honestly.
That's why. No, it's got to be
Man.
simple. So simple.
Whatever. What do you do when you come across a nice lady in the streets?
I don't know.
Just wipe it off and say, I'm sorry.
Oh, bro. He done took it there.
You wasn't ready for that one.
Hell no.
You wasn't ready for that
Nope.
one, pimp.
Okay, what do you...
Nigga been hanging with new niggas. That nigga been.
Nah, we just ran out of jokes, so I had to start taking it there.
Oh, shit. Okay, what do you call a dog that can do magic?
Wait, what?
What do you call a dog that can do magic?
Elaboracadabra or something?
Yep, a labracadabra do.
Yeah.
Door, a labracadabra door. Yeah, there you
Someone
go.
would laugh. I was like, that's the only one that's going to be close to abracadabra. Anyways, why do women wear panties with flowers on them?
I don't know.
In loving memory of all the faces that have been buried there.
Oh, God. Okay, you guys is going to hate me.
Any female, if you ever put your pants down around me, better not have no fucking flowers. Like, nigga, fuck that.
He said, no bouquets, bitch. No
shit.
bouquets.
Hell no.
No rose either. Fuck them roses, bitch.
Okay, you guys is going to hate me for this one. When's the best time to see a race car driver?
I have no idea.
Now.
So, in other news, Boosie has said, giving us all some wise advice.
He be hating, bro. Jacob be hating.
Boosie is giving us all some wise advice. He said,
That nigga's face had me done.
He be hating.
oh, man. In other news, in exclusive news from Vlad TV and Boosie. All right, anyways. But anyway, yeah, for real, though. Boosie was on Vlad TV, and he was spitting some game, as he does per the usual anytime he touches Vlad TV. And he said, what you spend in a year on designer clothes, you need to buy you some acres, bro. You need to get you some goddamn land. Because Boosie has a really, personal story and reason why he feels so strongly about this. Purchase your land, own the land that your house is built on. Because he had his $1 million house, $1 million+ house stripped from him when he was in prison. So that wouldn't have happened had he owned everything.
That nigga said he lost all his jewelry.
He lost everything. Like he just lost. He had to rebuild. So he definitely on that come up, he made sure to do it right. You know what I'm saying? He made sure.
He has to be one of the most hardest working
individuals. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Facts.
Because you got to think about it.
We're back.
This nigga was he was never the biggest superstar before jail, but he was definitely that nigga in the streets. He was like, the hood nigga.
for sure.
He was the nigga all the hood niggas listen to. So I don't want to
Facts.
discredit him. Like niggas love Boosie since day one, but that nigga got out of jail and became a whole nother nigga. Like,
He was a whole new animal.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was the same thing. Like you can say Boosie that is like that. Gucci Man was like that.
Yeah.
Fucking,
They all leveled up.
Yeah, like those. Those are the two for sure. Like main ones that we
Gucci,
could say did
Gucci
that shit.
had his star power before. He just elevated. Like his life.
But the way that they started moving was different though.
Yeah.
Because both of them before jail, like Gucci may have been a little bit bigger when he went into jail than Boosie did when he went into jail. But the reality is the demographic and the type of people that they were catering to, listener wise, was the same. Person, you know what I'm saying? Same gangsters and
trapping,
the
all
trap
that shit.
niggas.
If you ask all the hood niggas, like the niggas who really are in this shit, like, hey, who's your favorite rapper? Nigga, even the young niggas that didn't even grow up with these niggas is gonna be like, hey, WAP.
Facts.
They're gonna
Off
be
top.
like Boosie.
Yep.
I hear Boosie all the time. I be like, nigga, you know who that is? Yeah, nigga, 16 years old talking about, our favorite rapper Boosie. Like, damn, that's crazy.
That's hard though.
Like,
Yeah.
nigga, that's
But it's because when they did come out, they was moving different.
Oh yeah.
Like Boosie
They
came
just
out
kept-
and
they just
decided
kept it
like,
solid,
yo,
bro.
I'm gonna keep that same hustle, but I'm gonna
elevate.
I'm gonna elevate it.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
do it,
I'ma
on a
move
bigger
different.
level.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
make sure all my moves are legitimate. I ain't gonna make sure you ain't gonna mistake shit
Nah.
around here. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Yep.
Like
But
he
there's
moved
there's
about
a
the
lot of
hood.
people who did
Gucci
that
did the
shit.
same shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, cool. I gotta leave all this street shit around, like
Facts.
alone.
That's
I gotta elevate. Gotta get healthy.
Well,
Gotta.
see,
you know what I'm saying?
there's a lot of rappers and entertainers who have done that same thing. I think what separates the Guccis and the Boosies is them niggas was
They stayed themselves.
They stayed themselves, but they was actually
They was in the street.
lives,
sure.
like-
Oh, for
like,
sure.
It wasn't like Boosie was making his.
It wasn't like on some Chris Brown shit.
Nah.
Where
It's
you
like-
turn blood after you
Like-
already made it.
like-
You a
like-
millionaire.
Like Gucci has a known body, nigga. We don't know if he has more, but he has a known one that he
Again-
can openly say, "Nigga, I killed this nigga,"
Yeah.
and no repercussions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but I was saying
this is
Boosie
not-
done
And he
beat a
beat
whole
like 7
fucking-
bodies.
Boosie
with
beat the
his-
whole
yeah,
death penalty
exactly,
situation.
bro.
That motherfucker was on death
It
row.
was like 7 bodies he
It
had
was like
under.
it was like 7 personally, nigga. If you talking about the indictment between his crew, nigga, it was like 25.
Oh yeah. It
murders.
was
It was like
there a whole
crazy
bunch.
shit, though.
Yeah.
like crazy, nigga. Like whoa, like when that nigga got out of jail, I was like, wow.
yeah, when he
Bro.
beat it, I know it was crazy when he beat that shit.
That shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll never forget that when he got out of jail and
Yeah.
everything.
One of the niggas that got murked was his baby mom's brother.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You said that nigga was tripping and somebody murked his ass.
Like it's nothing.
Hey, shit happens.
Like
Right.
like
You
that
know?
nigga Boosie's like he's don't get it fucked up though. Like he did move on a positive route and all that, but I still be seeing him like on like days when this nigga will celebrate the days of death of the niggas who was his ops.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's still
He
doing
said, ain't got good.
Like he's
Ain't
still
got
doing
good.
shit, but he's just like, bro, niggas respect him like I said, cause like that shit he was talking, he's really that.
That's right.
Yeah,
He's a
some-
real
he
boss,
never
bro.
changed. He never changed as a person.
No.
He just changed how he moved as an individual.
That's it.
See, that's the difference. Is you don't have to change your core values to understand that you need to grow as a person.
Facts.
Right? And that's what Boosie and Gucci Man,
They
and
both
T.I.
have done it well. Yeah,
T.I.
T.I.
even
did the
another
same thing.
one.
That's
like,
right.
That's what I kind of trying to be explaining to y'all all the time when I always say, hey, some niggas get that glow later, nigga, and it's just different.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I be meaning is niggas like that. Like Gucci been that nigga, but nigga.
But there it is. You know what I mean?
But
There-
you thought he had his glow up way back.
Exactly.
You thought like this is Gucci at his prime. This nigga came back, nigga.
a whole new person.
At what is he? Almost 40 years old.
So-
No, I think he's in his
he is
40s. Yeah.
In his 40s, nigga came back bigger than fucking life.
Yes.
Nigga, and the smartest thing that nigga does is he doesn't just go work with niggas who are hot and da-da-da. He goes and he finds, nigga, who is the nigga? Like, if I go to your city and I ask the street,
he's 41.
who's doing shit?
Yeah, that's who he wants to work
That's
with.
who that nigga
Absolutely,
goes and
bro.
grabs in every city, so he stays relevant with the young niggas.
That's right.
Because he's fucking with all the street niggas.
That's
in
right.
Yeah,
every
he
city.
literally just put out a thing. He's promoting a little indie concert right now.
Okay.
For like a bunch of independent, like a big ass
everybody-
event
That's
based
hard.
around independent
Everybody that
artists.
signed
Yeah,
to
that-
1017
that's
right
fire.
now is under 25 years old.
Yeah, well,
that nigga is not playing.
But you got to think,
He's
like, I mean,
like, he dropped all the niggas, bro. All them niggas.
But the difference is this nigga understands just like Boosie does, because all Boosie's artists are like that too. I mean, but I think all of Boosie's artists might be under 21 at this point.
Yeah, besides Young Blue,
Boosie only has 2.
No, he has his son. He's got that fucking what's the little white boy?
You know,
I
haven't seen him.
You know,
I know him, but I haven't seen him in a while.
He's not in like the rap game so much.
Yeah. You want like a Justin Bieber type shit.
It's not Young Breeze. It's
I don't remember what it is.
Damn,
I know who you're talking about. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but it's because that kid taps into a whole different demographic.
That's right.
And you know, audience that Boosie would have never been able to be exposed to otherwise.
That's right. So find that person.
It allows him to make money in a whole nother realm that he couldn't tap into himself.
Facts.
But yeah, same thing. Like he just tapping into them younger generations. The only difference I'd say between Boosie and Gucci and how they do it is Boosie not only taps into the young generation in the lane that he's still in, but he's tapping into, like, he's trying to find that next
other lanes.
Pop star.
There you go. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
That's the way that
Gucci
you should go.
Yeah, Boosie. Gucci, I feel like he's like all the artists, he's sticking to that trap lane. Like he knows it's big, and he's like, I'm gonna exploit the shit out of this. I'm gonna find all you young niggas.
The reason why it's working is, like I said, he's going and getting the biggest trap nigga from every city.
Yeah. Oh, every city.
He said every city. I'm going to get the niggas.
He's taking the cash money. Let me sign everybody fucking approach.
You sign your competition
with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like he got a real, like, he's really doing it in a way that's, like, I think effective. Like Vontae saying, like, all right, I'm gonna give everybody a chance.
Right.
Yeah. We're gonna find that one nigga out of all y'all.
Right. But then what a lot of niggas fail to realize too, because we talking about niggas that Gucci's working with now. We talking about Gucci and his label now and all these young niggas, bro. But we fail to realize, bro, Gucci had hands in a lot of niggas' careers that he never even spoke on.
Facts. Oh, facts. Oh,
facts.
Nigga, if we didn't have Gucci Mane, nigga, we would never had the Migos.
Nope.
We would have never had Thug, nigga. We might not have ever seen Future, but I don't know. I think we might have, because that nigga is just different. Nigga, we would have never seen, like,
Future.
There's a few other ones.
Future songs.
Like
that nigga take a shit and make a song.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, made it some point.
That motherfucker,
like, at some point, he would have made
too much.
He would have made it.
You know how much unreleased shit Future probably got for real?
Thousands, bro.
The biggest artist Gucci broke is Thug, though.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
for sure.
Like
powerhouse nigga too.
Facts,
nigga.
He changed.
Yeah,
Gucci puts niggas on, and then puts them on so big to where them niggas get to put niggas on later.
Facts.
Cause nigga, Young Thug don't even need Gucci no more.
Nah.
Nigga, Young Thug has his own shit. Nigga, Young Thug has over like 10 artists. Nigga just dropped a tape with his team. Like this nigga is he has Gunna. Gunna's a star.
Right.
Like nigga. That it just shows you like the generations. Like nigga, Gucci got the Thug, and Thug got.
It's dope to see it, bro.
Yeah, but that's when you pass down knowledge, and these people are paying attention to game.
That's what you want to do. You want to put your peoples on and have them put their peoples on.
And Gucci's a real nigga.
There you go.
Because that nigga don't keep them hostage, nigga. The reason why people
he'll let people go.
The reason why people don't know Young Thug was discovered by Gucci is because nigga, Young Thug blew up with 300 Entertainment, nigga. But Gucci sold that contract to them.
That's right. When he went to jail.
Y'all can take Thug, but I need $1 million. Just $1 million. Here you go. They took Thug, and that nigga became
a
star, nigga. And Thug said he signed to Gucci for $10K.
Nice.
But what he said,
nice little flip right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice little flip. You buying and selling artists and shit.
Hell yeah.
But that's what he said in the interview. Is he was saying like, the only reason I took a deal that low is because I know what I'm capable of, and the only thing I wanted out my deal is to get my foot in the door. Because once people seen me, I was gonna make my own money.
There you go.
And nigga, I was like, bro, that's literally how I think.
Right.
It's like,
that's exactly like, look, we just had the interview with Trap. He's talking about it. I mean, like. He the biggest part of his like saying no to deals right now is because he has made a way and become successful being independent and had to figure it out and learn that he has all the resources already.
Yep.
And so he's like what can they really do for me other than put me in bigger rooms? But when you start talking deals, it's like, well, you can't get can't get some of what you didn't help build.
There you go. That's right.
So like he made a really crazy
point. What he can do is try and search for a partner deal.
Well, but you know, it's so crazy. Did you know how he was sitting there telling us the biggest percentage that like one of the major artists gets off their YouTube channel?
This blew my fucking mind.
15%.
That's crazy.
And guess what artist that is?
Is it a rapper?
Yeah.
It is?
Nope.
Young Boy?
Young Boy.
Yep.
He gets 15% of his take of his YouTube.
That's
only
crazy,
15%.
bro. That's crazy.
So like, I think he said was 2020. I think he had said Young Thug made not Young Thug. NBA YoungBoy made like 700,000 or just under 800,000 or some shit off of his 15%. But that means
imagine what YouTube made,
right, fuck the YouTube. YouTube made a shit ton too, but the management got to keep the rest of the profits that should have went to NBA YoungBoy. Like they got the other 75, 85% of that shit. Like that's millions of dollars on the table, bro. That like that I was like, whoa,
that shit's crazy.
That's
bro.
That's what you sacrifice. So like it trap situation. That's why he could talk the way he talks, because that nigga got it. He figured shit out. He went and grinded for all these resources, and like a lot of niggas that don't have that type of shit, bro, they're willing to say, like, for instance, with me personally, bro, nigga, I'm where I'm at right now, making the kind of money I'm making, regular nigga, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if Warner Brothers comes and they're like, yo, we want to do this, boom, 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 but nigga, you're only gonna get 20%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which sounds so fucking crazy, but for some niggas, it just depends on who you are. Nigga, for some niggas, taking that 20% is still life changing.
Absolutely.
That like,
sure that.
like
yeah, for
literally,
sure.
like literally, if taking 20% from this label and you know they're fucking you, but you're still gonna be richer than the fuck you was without them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they can do you like that. It's fair. It's like, nigga, we the ones that are exposing your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I get it. I get the business for sure.
You're gonna be richer
Yeah.
than you was sitting in your basement. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
I think the difference though is at this point in this day and age, let's be real, most record labels aren't signing the nigga that they have to put a lot of resources into.
They're partnering with a lot of people.
Right. Well, they're trying to go
Because
not even
good.
partnering. They're going and really like 360s are still a problem.
That blows my fucking mind, bro. It's crazy.
Partnering niggas are still getting fucked in 360 deals, like. And because they're just not understanding that that's not like you don't need that type of shit no more. Like you do have more leverage walking into a room because the reality is you didn't approach them. They approached
They found you. Yeah.
And I think that's the most powerful thing that people need to remember is that you have power because they came to you. You had something of value that they wanted to be a part of, not the other way around. You know, like granted, most artists are looking or waiting for these opportunities, but the reality is that you had something that they felt was valuable.
That's right.
Which you had to
treat
build.
it like that.
Yeah, you had to build that first, especially in this day and age. Like they're like, if you had one artist,
way worse now.
Like look at it this way. Like, look, if it's just let's say me and you, let's say I'm just a regular Joe Schmo dude that had all the talent in the world, but you're the motherfucker that was just all right, but had 1 million followers. 6ix9ine had 1 million followers already because you figured out how to finesse the game and get the eyes on you.
I'm gonna be able to negotiate. In that
right.
Oh, you got
have
leverage.
Negotiation power.
Absolutely.
You're gonna be the motherfucker that they gonna want to dump the bag on.
These are my terms, and this is how it's gonna
go. They don't
go.
have any. They don't got to do no work.
Right.
All we got to do is help you get in the studio and make the music.
Yeah.
But you already got the attention. We know we about to get the return. The ROI is there already.
Facts.
Like me, they got to put money into actually making the music. Been. They got to put the money into me actually having a following and building that following and getting the eyes on me.
Right. It ain't like that no more.
In this day and age, there's too many resources for you as a regular person to go and make your own way and build your own attention to that. They like, why? Like I got too many to pick from and I can pick from these niggas that have attention already.
We're getting to a point now where it has to be like that because blackballing is still very real in the industry.
100%. That shit ain't going nowhere.
But it's definitely a lot like less successful than it used to be. Like
because it was easy to do it.
They still do it because because niggas in the industry say, hey, don't fuck with a nigga, then you just don't have those connections, period. But we live in a time and like where now it's like social media can make you so big to where nigga you literally don't need them and they can't stop that.
That's right.
They can't stop that part of it. You know what I'm saying? They might be able to stop you from walking in a certain room. They might be able to stop you from working with a certain person. They might be able to stop you from ever getting a deal. But they can't stop you from actually going out there and building your own fan base and getting motherfucking attention.
Well, they can't stop they can't stop the bag for real. They can hinder bags.
No,
I think that's
the
best.
But they used to be able to stop it.
Well, for sure.
Nigga, there was a time in the industry. There's no way without
exactly.
a label,
things have changed.
You can't do
shit.
Right. Things have changed. Like so, and I think that's the biggest thing is like to hear the fact that like the biggest percentage that somebody's taking from their YouTube was 15% on a major scale. Like.
Bro.
That shit's just nuts to me because
that's
most
one
of
platform.
It is. But look, but my thing is no, for sure they're getting fucked on all the platforms. But my thing is YouTube specifically, in most cases, is the platform and the one platform that all these artists get to build on their own. You know, like that is not like that one. You like you probably got noticed because of a fucking YouTube video,
Right.
because of one of your music videos or some shit.
Hey, but
you know,
so
like
if you're saying niggas get low percent, you know what's crazy about that though? Is nigga, I make most of my revenue on YouTube. That's where I have the least amount of play. Like I don't even put shit on my channel. It goes to another channel. Like nigga, like there's songs literally on YouTube, bro, right now where nigga on Spotify that shit's hitting 10K, but on YouTube the shit's 300 views.
Right.
It's like nigga, I'm not pushing that. It's just whoever's a fan that listens on YouTube goes and searches. Nigga, literally every month when I get my breakdowns, nigga, I make more money off YouTube than every other platform, and I'm getting 10 times the amount of streams on
everything
Spotify.
else. Yeah.
facts for sure.
Crazy.
It's like
For sure.
So with that being said, nigga, those other platforms, nigga, they're probably giving you like 2% or some shit.
Yeah, probably less. And some of them they may not even be giving you. They may not take anything because it may not be worth to take it.
Exactly, but
to
you keep
even
that.
manage it or do anything with it. But
Right.
my point is again to say, look, I'm getting the platform. I'm getting the least amount of fucking traffic through is making me the most amount of money. Again, being the platform that most people have to build on their own, and being the first one that actually gives them some sort of opportunity. That's crazy. Like I know, like I wouldn't want to give shit up a part of my YouTube.
Nah, hell
like
nah, bro.
it'd be one thing if like I was built like how we're trying to build some shit and we could build like a conglomerate and we're building a business around it.
Right.
Like to me, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Because then at that point, you're paying people for their job, for
Absolutely.
their time, for the effort that they're putting
You're
into
doing
the
all
channel.
the work.
Right.
And they're just providing the platform.
Right. Like
I hear
you.
you.
See what I'm saying? Like you had to become that nigga before them.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Like they may have
They got
helped
the
you
power
get the
to do that
chain
now.
and the car and whatever, like to help you elevate your look on YouTube, but you had to still get the attention on YouTube first.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like you had to have that viral moment and become that viral nigga first.
Absolutely.
And with that being said, nigga, there's so many fucking videos uploaded a day to where it's like nigga.
Right. Think about that. For your video to be one of those few videos that goes viral in a day.
Yeah.
You know? Or for a week or whatever the fuck the case is. Like, again, to me, that's just a fucking crazy thought. Like,
Nah, it's
damn.
nuts,
Like,
bro.
you know how much money being left on taken from these niggas? Like, you know how much money being taken from these niggas? God damn. Like, that should count for something. Like,
For real.
if my YouTube numbers is great, but my album streams suck, I should be able to still, like, that should count towards what I owe you.
counteracts it.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as much as you taking shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
But, yeah, anyways, man, speaking of money being taken, we have Sway Lee again
Uh-oh.
with some jewelry coming up missing. He was in the tabloids briefly. I want to say like a couple weeks ago with a whole like chain snatching situation or somebody stealing some shit, but it was like, I want to say quickly debunked and there was really nothing else about it. It was kind of quickly moved on past that. But this time $300,000 worth of jewelry has been stolen from his Miami hotel room.
Damn.
So yeah, while they was out there doing their thing.
Oh, someone's getting caught.
Yeah, he came back, he was checking out and he noticed that there was some shit missing.
Yeah.
And he thinks that it was the hotel workers because one of them had like kind of brought it up to, after it was brought up, kind of brought it to the attention of the big wigs and shit and had one of the bracelets. So he's thinking that it was them, but the investigation's going on right now by the Miami police and there hasn't been any evidence to prove that there was any sort of, foul play by the employees of this said hotel. But, hopefully he gets his shit back.
Hell yeah. Someone's going to get caught in that situation.
Hopefully, I mean, you can't go sell it.
Yeah, for
I
real.
mean, especially now that he's, reported it and everything else. I mean, it ain't worth shit now.
Right.
It definitely ain't worth what it is if he was able to, if he goes and turns it in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie. That shit be having me thinking like, cause I be like, y'all know I love jewelry, but I be like, I don't know if I just want to buy a bunch of shit and own it all at the same time, to where I have to like even have the anxiety of worrying like, oh shit, I got this.
where is this
Yeah,
chain?
it's like,
at? 'Cause it's worth 70 grand.
Right.
Like,
I just
Exactly.
wanna keep
This
a
watch
nice-
is
a nice
$250.
set at all times to where it's like, okay, I got my chain on, I got my rings on. If a nigga take it, he got to take it from me.
kind of like
Right.
on some Filthy Rich shit. Because Filthy, like, he's got his shit that he, puts up. And, he doesn't, like, if he puts it up, he puts it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Filthy buys all his shit, but, like, it's not like how Vontae's basically trying to describe where it's like he's got it scattered around in all these fucking places where you got to
see, fuck
remember
that,
where
bro.
shit's at. Like, once it's up, like, if he retires a piece, the
It's
shit's
up.
just retired.
That's right.
You know
It's
what I'm
in the
saying?
safe.
Like,
That shit's in the
you
vault.
know
Either
exactly
that
where
or
it's
it
at.
goes to the
Exactly.
So
homie,
then
you know
once
what I
he's
mean?
got,
Like,
yeah.
Or there you
so
go,
if he
that's
buys
right.
a new set, like Filthy buys new like sets that he will rock for 6 months.
And
a
then
year.
switch it up.
And then that set gets retired.
And put it in the vault.
He puts it up, and then he brings out a new set. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he does it. Because then you just got to worry about the one set. Like you said, you know exactly where your
Facts.
shit's
Bro,
at.
this nigga did a thing where he was showing his like the jewelry he had on him and shit one day. Nigga, this shit filled up the whole table. Like this
Yeah.
size.
Filthy Rich?
Yeah.
Just his shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, nigga, this isn't even everything I have. I was like, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that was just, and that be
And
just
it
the
ain't
stuff that
nothing-
he wears
nothing
regularly.
light, nigga, nothing
Yeah.
light. It wasn't like
If he's got it on him, that shit that is cycle, like you're gonna see it in a picture today or tomorrow or the next day, or you probably saw it 3 days ago. Like he wears it. Like he's not just having shit around because it's just,
That's crazy.
like that nigga be really wearing this shit.
That's
like,
right.
But yeah, that's how you got to do it, yo. You got to have one place where it all just retired shit's at.
That's right. And rock the
Everything
new
else
shit.
is just
the new set.
That's what I'm wearing.
There you go.
And then you gotta think, it don't even have to be no street shit involved or nothing. Nigga, if somebody comes across $300,000 worth
Yeah.
of
Oh yeah. This was
Well, the
somebody.
temptation is a motherfucker.
Somebody eyes. Somebody saw it glow up for
Yeah,
real.
For real, for real.
Yeah, nigga.
But yo, speaking of Miami, we got bruh, y'all better be careful out here. Y'all gotta be careful.
Uh-oh.
We got a Miami transgender woman who was being accused of drugging several men and stealing expensive watches from them. She out here drugging and stealing y'all. Basically, what she would do is she'd go rent a nice ass whip. And, obviously be up in her get up and all nice and shit looking.
Yep.
And then she'd
Flexing.
pull up on you and be like, yo, you want to ride? And she'd catch you as you coming out the club or some shit. And you think, drunk and whatnot already, probably a little impaired. Oh, man, this bad bitch right here pulling up on me in a
I'm hopping in with this
Mercedes
bitch
or a
right here.
Lambo real quick, talking
Yeah.
about come hang out.
Right.
And then you get in and then she got some drugs or a drink for you. And then you take these drugs or this drink and you know what I'm saying? And then you pass
don't
out.
remember
and then
shit.
you wake up and your ass missing a watch.
Nah.
That's what she was doing to these niggas.
Damn.
Exactly, just verbatim.
Yeah.
She was catching y'all slipping.
Slipping.
That's one of the reasons why I stay sober if you don't count weed.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying? Because, nigga, like, you ain't catching me slipping
Nah,
like
hell
that,
no.
bro.
Not when you become a certain public figure. You got to be like how 50 is. 50's a big, like, when in his book, he's really big on that. Like, he drinks and, will smoke. When he actually doesn't smoke weed. He smoked weed once, I think, with Snoop Dogg.
I gotta be aware, my nigga.
But yeah, he's like, when I go to big parties, like, or he throws his big parties,
Right.
he'll drink water. Like, even when he's taking shots, he's taking shots of water.
I don't blame him, bro. You got to
And
stay on your pivot.
Yeah,
That's it.
or he'll get like a drink made with like water and like
Some
the
juice
little,
or something.
the little garnishments and shit like bullshit. But he's like I stay completely sober for all of these events because one, I'm not gonna get caught slipping,
That's right.
and then two, he's like I'd rather be coherent and able to handle any sort of situation that pops off at the events that my name is attached to than not.
Yes.
So I was like, that's smart as fuck. So I
Yeah, no, I
definitely
don't blame
think
him.
as you reach a certain level of notoriety, you definitely need to start to think clear. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
absolutely.
And think about the repercussions of you not being coherent in certain situations. You know what I'm saying?
I've been like that since a kid, though. I was just taught that through fucked up situations.
Right.
Yeah, oh, for sure. But I think that's something that you have to be even 10 times more aware of when you get to a certain notoriety level because you do
You're a
become an
target.
automatic target.
Yeah.
Whether it's for good reasons or bad reasons,
That's right.
like people are going to be targeting you. So you got to be ready to take that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's a good reason, shit, you never know what kind of situation you might end up finding yourself in and to be at your best state of mind to have that conversation
Facts.
and to turn that and recognize the deal or the opportunity for what it is. You gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's bad, I mean, again, you need to be ready.
There you go.
So
Stay ready so you ain't got to get
be
ready.
ready so you ain't
That's
gotta
it.
get ready. You dig?
right.
Stay ready so you gotta get ready. But yo, Iowa, there's a grandma Betty.
Okay.
She's going viral because she's out here on Facebook. She got a Facebook fucking following of like 400 fans where she has basically started reading books to like people, adults, kids, teenagers, whoever
Okay.
logs in and watches wants to listen
She'll just
to her
go
read
live
books.
and read a book.
Yeah, basically
Okay.
reading bedtime stories,
Yeah,
like a
exactly.
bunch of her favorite children's books and stuff from back in the day. And she's doing like little, like she's really like dressing up and doing like putting herself in like a character,
Like the whole costume.
yeah, like, and it's not
necessarily
like a super costume, but she understands like she's playing a role
Right.
when she's stepping into Grandma Betty,
That's
you know,
dope.
reading her bedtime stories and shit. But yeah, something cool. So if y'all, you lost a parent or you just
There
you
you go.
feeling a little lonely, you need
Some
you want
grandparent
you missing
love or
grandma or
something.
some
Yeah, there you
shit.
go.
Grandma Betty got you.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Grandma Betty there. She gonna read you a
gonna
bedtime
hold you
story.
down.
Hold you down. You know, Grandma Betty.
That's tight.
Yeah. But yo, we got somebody out of I want to say I think it's in Israel. That it's a official, like an actual someone who was in the government situation out there who is being accused of taking a bribe from a medical cannabis company out there.
Oh shit.
And basically, took stocks like 250,000 NIS. I'm not sure if that's like their currency or whatever, but in stocks, which I'm assuming it is, in return or exchange for services, favors and whatnot.
Okay.
They wanted to. They got benefits from being able to get firsthand knowledge beforehand.
There you go. That's right. First pick with everything.
Favoritism,
That's right.
whatever they needed. They got some
Right.
some upper hands for that. Right
For sure.
there. So it's hasn't been confirmed nor denied necessarily because it's still being investigated. But I just thought it was interesting because this definitely proves the point that there is definitely corruption and fucking.
It's alive and well, bro.
Some weird
Everywhere.
shit happening between politics and the industry.
Facts.
Where maybe some of these industries that aren't going legal and some of the ones that have went legal that we're really shocked to see go legal are only going legal or not going legal because either one, there's some foul play of bribing happening.
Just don't make this happen.
It has happened. Yeah, well, that might be the reason why some of them have is because it happened and those people have taken those bribes and gotten involved with these companies and did their shit. Or two, they haven't had enough or a big enough bribe come through that would sway one of these, people that that are in a state that is real conservative and whatnot. Because they like their money down there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, facts.
You conservative motherfuckers love your money. Don't lie. Don't lie. It's okay. We all love money, but y'all love it a little bit more.
It's different.
Money make y'all motherfuckers move for real.
For real.
Shit, you said morals. What?
Let me get this dollar.
What?
Yeah.
Money's what I talk. That's all I know. But so maybe that's why I just
I'm sure
gotta bring that up because I thought that was
It's a
really
big
interesting.
reason why.
Yeah. But California, we was talking about this, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We was talking about how wild west of California situation is,
Yeah.
and this is I got a couple things to basically prove my point to that.
Okay.
So one, we have. This is the lesser of the two situations, and we'll just kind of get this one out the way. But basically, in San Diego, they may have some dispensaries that have to close because there may be some redistricting. So basically, some boundaries and borders that are moved to dictate what cities are what inside of San Diego or districts inside San Diego.
Yeah,
so all
really
the districts
does.
are capped off at 4 dispensaries per district.
No
but
shit.
it's based on census, the census. So when they go and count people and do all the shit. That dictates the situation.
How many
so
could be there.
every 10 years is when they do the census, and that will dictate if they need to change borders and do some weird shit to help, with policing and funding and all that bullshit.
Right.
So
It's bullshit.
Yep. So again, another reason why because these things are like that sucks because some of these businesses have been established for years.
Yeah, they're
and
thriving businesses.
are threatened with being shut down just because of a technicality. That was out of their hands.
That's
like they didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
So that sucks,
fucked up.
But the bigger issue we got here, we got illegal marijuana operations that are sprouting up all over out there in the desert, out there in Southern California. So you already know the cartel and everybody who just wants to be involved and wants to make millions of dollars and got millions of dollars to invest because these facilities are not baby facilities.
Nah. And they're gonna do anything they got to do
these
to protect this
motherfuckers
shit
are
too. They're fields and all this shit.
They got armed guards, all that shit.
Facts.
But basically, they got so many that like one of the people described it. One of the helicopter dudes said, basically described it as you can't throw a baseball without hitting a grow. Like or hitting one of these operations.
God,
like
damn.
You throw a baseball any direction, you gonna hit something.
That's right.
I was like, damn, that's a lot.
That's crazy, bro. That's
I
a
know
whole
you exaggerating a little bit, but
That's a whole lot, though.
damn. But basically, in LA, they have about 500 illegal operations that are going on that need to be warrants served and all that nonsense that they need to be shut down like now.
That's
because
right.
it's fucking up the rest of the legal industry. In motherfucking San Bernardino, or however you say that, however you say it, you know what I'm talking about.
San Bernardino.
Yeah, San Bernardino, that one, the valley, the fucking desert, that shit. They got like 800 and something. Like,
illegal
yeah,
operations,
bro.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying
So
to
this is
find
going
the
to
exact
give a
number
lot
real
of
quick.
people a chance to move ship,
bro.
because that's a lot of people to serve.
That's a lot.
You know,
Like
so they'll move operations. Some will make it, some won't.
Like it just doesn't make sense. Like that's a lot.
That is.
That's a lot. Hold on, I'm trying to find the exact number in this article because I was 860.
Damn.
They're looking at about 860 search warrants that need to be issued and executed.
That's crazy, bro.
So these are the ones that 860 that haven't even been like written up,
right,
and then went like given to somebody to go serve yet.
That's right.
And execute
They're
and
still
actually
out there in operation working right
dog.
now.
And like I said, there's about 500. There's estimated to be about 500 in the LA County. So yeah, San Bernardino, however you say that fucking shit.
San Bernardino. Now you got me fucked up. I can't even say it.
Bernardino
Some shit like that.
County.
You get it. You understand.
You know what I'm fucking talking about. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Anyways, but now it's time to motherfucking run that mid pack. Run that shit.
Smoke mids? Oh, you smoke mids?
Oh yeah, you smoke mids. I don't smoke mids. But your ass smoke
No,
mids.
we don't smoke mids. We ain't smoking no mids.
All right, man. We all know that beefing in the gang world is very real. We all know that beefing in the rap world is very real.
Mm-hmm.
But one should be not as real as the other.
Right.
But for whatever reason, we know as these worlds seem to cross over and become more and more married together, the realities of one become the realities of the other time and time again. But we have some gang members, man, that basically have from one group that is basically trying to be a rap group, but it was also a bunch of gang members, and another rap group that was also some gang members.
Okay.
Had a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got killed. They were all rappers, at least trying to be. And the reason why they get the mid pack is because why is it that everybody wants to like make this great decision to like change their life, but like not
do dumb
fully
shit
commit
like this
to change their life? Like if you literally like you had a conglomerate of motherfuckers that all decided like, all right, we
That's right.
decide
You had a
to
whole plan.
all rap, put our resources together.
Facts.
We could get out of here. Like we could change our reality.
Right.
Why is it that you have to continuously bring these beats? Like just rap.
That's it.
Like y'all are rappers now. Like you can still hate this nigga, but instead of shooting them, like just rap. Just
there you go.
Tell how much you hate this
Keep it on
motherfucker on a
wax.
track.
There you go.
And
Keep it on
invite
wax.
him to give you a diss track back, so y'all can have this verbal
this little battle,
disagreement,
get some publicity,
and maybe both y'all pop off this shit.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
why can't motherfuckers think like in a way to work together? Like, I know we hate each other, but maybe we could both win and maybe hate each other a little less, but capitalize off the fact that we hate each other.
Do you think it's an ego thing?
I don't know what the fuck it is, bro. But it's like, to me, it's like taking the approach of like the celebrity boxing thing, right? Like two celebrities hating each other, but taking the idea of being able to like, just, all right, let's fuck it. Let's fight.
And let's make some money
And
while we
make
do
some
it.
money while we do this shit.
We could resolve our problem and get paid.
You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like a good idea.
I'm just saying, we need to stop fucking shooting each other and start motherfucking rapping. You know what I'm saying?
That's
If
right.
you're gonna be a rapper and that's really what it is, like, let it go. Like, you could be a gangster on the track. It's all right. And you don't even got to be a real gangster. 6ix9ine proved that. You know what I'm
A lot
saying?
of people prove that
A lot of
shit.
people proved it, but 6ix9ine made it official.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He
He
made
said
it for
in
sure
the stamp,
official.
it's okay to do this.
It's okay to be a snitch.
That's right.
And be a motherfucking non-gangster.
Facts.
And be a motherfucking gangster rapper. He has made that official.
100%.
You could be thriving and make a lot of money from being that. Look, Vontae's like, God damn.
Hell
But he ain't
no.
lying. But am I lying? Am I lying?
To each his own, you know.
Am I lying though? I'm just saying. You don't gotta sit there and for real try to live out what you're rapping. Like, I get the whole persona is definitely that much more, it's better received when you really live it, because people could believe it. But the reality is the people, like, you don't need everybody to believe it.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
I started making pop music because if I talk about my real life, nigga, somebody's gonna try and hurt me.
But even then, the reality is I feel like if more people were on the perspective or on the like, especially if you're talking about other artists, like it's one thing to sit there and talk about a nigga who's really living in the streets and really doing that shit, and he hears a song. You know what I'm saying? That's different.
Right.
But like, if collectively both of y'all were rappers, like it literally the fucking article was like, oh, these rappers that were a part of this other gang or rival gang killed a rapper from another rival. Like y'all was rappers. Y'all are being acknowledged as that shit. So that to me, that's different now. Like now y'all could, you know, have your problem. But now it doesn't have to be so violent. Like now you could just diss. Like, let me show you how much better of a rapper I am and why. You should probably quit.
There you go.
Like, you know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? Like, I think there's a time and a place for shit. And that's just, you know, that's my opinion and why I feel like these gentlemen, I ain't gonna say their names because, you know, it is what it is. But the situation is more mid-pack than these individuals, what they did. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna leave the names out of it.
I understand how like people get into the same areas with each other when they know what's going on.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah, they put themselves themselves in that position.
Shit, bro. Like they literally are like asking for that energy.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get what you want.
Yeah, and even or on the other flip side, you might be, you know, actively looking for it still. You know, and again, and that's why I said like the point is when you've made that decision to be a rapper, like you like make the decision, what you have to stand on it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, like Nipsey would have never got as far as he did had he still been sitting there in the streets fucking hustling and shooting niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that wouldn't have, his reality could have never been what it is now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And even when you look at all the fucking gangsters that have the crazy rap sheets and all that, like even fucking Tookie started writing children's books and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
You could do this shit.
Like the nigga who started the Crips started writing children's books and telling you how bad this shit is and how it shouldn't be what it is. Like I get it. Like everybody wants to hold on to but gang started because of something good and protecting people, but it's not that now.
No, not at all.
So you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, that's my whole thing. And again, I'm not, you know, trying to single out the Crips because it's really just directed at all gangs. Like I just really don't understand the purpose of it anymore.
Yeah.
Because we have too many avenues and resources at our fingertips to turn anything into anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can turn nothing into something.
Oh, facts.
Literally now these
Facts.
days. Like, and then even again, like, why is it not more gangs maybe trying to legitimize themselves? Like, think about like the Hells Angels. Like these motherfuckers sell T-shirts in stores
legally. Yeah, I think they're in the airport. And
like
shit.
they're a legitimate business now. Like they like, you know what I'm saying?
I think there's been attempts in certain.
I mean, the Crips have tried. For sure. There's been attempts, for sure.
Like I seen y'all seen when Killer Mike.
Oh, Cripicola?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
They got I forgot Blood Pop.
Yeah, he tried with the Blood Pop too. But I think that the Crips have had more attempts at trying to legitimize, and I think than, you know, the Bloods and stuff. And I could be wrong. I don't know enough about fucking gang culture to give a fuck anymore. Because to me, like there's too many opportunities in life and in the world right now for me to be worrying about like shit like that.
I feel like the play, like I feel like they have done it. It's so big to where it's like you can't control everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because like in the music industry, bro, there's a lot of that going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. But a lot of it's because of glorified nonsense. Like it's this vicious cycle of artists getting the success from, you know, from talking about or promoting these certain things, and then, you know, the fucking fans seeing that these artists are successful because of that. So like there's no one stopping this vicious cycle. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not necessarily talking about the artist is the one doing it though. I'm talking about like
No, it's everybody. It's the listeners, the artists, it's all of them.
But I'm saying like there's people in the industry, like in control of the industry, like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like I said, I feel like it's just different levels, but I feel like those type of organizations aren't controlled enough for them to be like, okay, we're legitimate now.
Okay.
Because there's always going to be somebody over here in another state, bro. Them shits is worldwide, bro. There's Crips in Asia.
No, for sure. No,
like,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but again, you got to think a lot of that spread was because of the popularity and the glorification of these you know, lifestyles and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, it's not that, you know, these organizations need to go away, but maybe if more of them, you know, because they're not all going to be the same or do the same. Just like now, like you got how many Crip factions and blood fractions and all this shit that don't like each other even.
Right, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So everybody, like, that's not saying everybody going to be the same or about the same shit or even offer the same product or situation. But if more of them started to legitimize and create businesses around themselves and out of themselves, like, you know, you wouldn't have something like, it wouldn't be a bad thing to walk around and be like, I'm a blood.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because like that, like you can
change the narrative.
Change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Is like when you're making these decisions to become a rapper, like you're trying to change the narrative of your life.
That's right.
And the situation that you're in. So commit to it. You know what I mean? Like you know all too well about committing, bro. Like when you decided to be a rapper, you had to commit to that lifestyle and that narrative. Like, so as much as you could sit here and be like, you know, I know that I don't want to be fucked with. Not if somebody fucks with me, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. You're not going and inviting it.
Right.
That's
You're
right.
not out
There you
here
go.
looking for
Right,
it.
right, exactly.
You're not out here
You
putting
don't put
yourself.
that energy out.
Well, you're not even putting yourself in a situation to have to
To
have,
To have that
energy.
happen to you.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, I don't, like, why even put yourself in
precautions.
the situation that brings that type of energy into your life?
Facts.
Like, that's something that you consciously do not do because
I feel
you
like
changed the narrative
it's
and
an
stuck
ego
to it.
thing. And the one thing about me is I never cared about like people knowing what's in my head or what. Like, I don't care about proving to you like what's going on. Like it's not gonna do nothing for me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know me in real life, you know, bro. I'm not just like a bitch nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't be walking around singing to y'all niggas like I do. On my song. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bruh, like, I want to make this music, and I feel like a lot of people want to do that same shit, but they don't because they're scared of what people will say. or
Yeah, they
think
give
or-
a fuck what
But
I don't
But
give a
but
opinions
again,
of others.
but again, that's being committed to the committed to the decision
Mhm.
to be an artist.
Right.
Like,
That's gonna
you know what
happen
I'm saying?
regardless.
So I do get what you're saying, but again, it's just like standing on, like, when you make these types of decisions to change your narrative, sometimes you have to sacrifice ego or pride or
Right.
certain
Some
things to
people
get
just
to
need
certain
to
levels.
Switch over too, because a lot of these people been rapping. They already have songs people know them for the gangster music, and then they're scared to transition
switch it up.
over.
Yeah.
See, I'm
Facts.
just blessed because I feel like I was smart enough to know from the beginning. So when I first started this shit, it was like, nigga, we not even going that route.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, y'all ain't never seen me with a gun in a video. Like, y'all ain't never seen me do nothing. Like, anything that would even make you think, oh, that nigga's doing some gangster shit. Like, nothing.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It is what it is.
Take advice.
Yep,
people.
just take some advice,
Yeah,
man.
For real.
Stand on what you want to do. Just lean into it a little bit more sometimes. That's all you got to do. Like, instant gratification is the worst gratification.
It really is.
Like, I think that people need to understand. Like, think about how, great it is to eat McDonald's, but how fucking shitty you feel after you eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so
Facts.
great to get that shit just quick. It was made. It was
good.
fast. You didn't
Now
have
look
to
at
do
you.
a lot. But then, the repercussions of that was not great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But where you take your time to make a nice home cooked meal and shit, it took you a little bit more time and effort to do it, but
It was
you
so
feel
worth
good after. It
That's right.
tasted good. You feel good about what you accomplished. And
Absolutely.
Shit. So take that approach to everything, man. Just instant gratification sucks. So
Don't look.
Just look at the long haul,
There
man.
you
Look
go.
at what you can get out of this for a long term. Because that shit just feels better. It rocks better. You know what I'm saying? It just is better.
and
You
I
dig?
feel like this is directed towards everybody for sure.
Yeah.
But more so, especially the niggas who's out of their 20s already, and
Mhm.
you niggas like live your life, bro. You
That's
you've already beat the odds a long time ago.
Facts.
Like, live your fucking life, bro. It's hard. We talking to the youth too, but they still gonna learn and they gonna do that shit they way. That's just the way it goes, just like we did. But
Facts.
when it's niggas our age, our peers and shit, and it's like, bro, like
still doing the same
we
shit.
especially talking to y'all niggas,
Right.
like, bro, just get some money, bro.
Yeah.
Do
That's it.
something, bro.
Grow up.
Live your life, bro.
Look. I was just telling my my homeboy this shit yesterday, or actually it was this morning, and I was telling him one of the biggest things that people forget is to actually remember that there is a goal that they're trying to achieve.
Right.
There's a bigger goal. Like, one of my big goals that I've started to focus more on is, all right, by 40, I want to be set. I want to be in a position where I can say that I can retire.
Right.
Like, not saying I will retire, but I want to just know
If
that
you
like,
want to,
I
you
can
can.
mentally have this conversation with myself. Oh, I can retire. I can go live my life.
That's
I can go
right.
do shit. I got all these sources of income, blah, 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 whatever. But for the longest, I was so caught up, just like most people, on what kind of stories I was going to have when I got to 40, right?
Okay.
What kind of shit was I going to be able to talk about when I got to where I want to be?
Right.
And that's like the wrong shit to say about it. And I was reconfirmed with this because there was a show I was watching on YouTube, and the dude was like, yo, I used to be a car salesman for, I think it was a Ferrari dealership. And he's like, you get a lot of interesting people that will come through, and he was like, sometimes you'd be able to spark conversation, and these people would be so interesting that you just want to know what they did. Right. And so he's like, a few of those examples was there was a guy who came with his Lamborghini to buy a Ferrari, and the dude was just like super intrigued by this guy, and he was just like, what do you do? And the dude was like, oh, I make the shoelace tips. Like, I had the patent for the shoelace tips on your shoelaces.
Damn.
Little plastic things.
There's a name for him too.
Yeah.
I always forget.
And the thing is like, I was like, okay. And then, just a further example, another guy came in and the dude was again in a Lamborghini buying a Ferrari, but he had just come from a fucking another dealership, a BMW buying another car for his wife. And he was, this new Ferrari's for him. And they, doing the Lambo to do all it just intrigued him.
Right.
Like, what do you do, man? The dude was like, oh, make wood pallets. Everybody, every business needs a fucking pallet.
Bro.
And if they use a pallet, the wood pallet's probably mine.
That's fire.
And it was just like, for me, it was just, again, it proved the process of like, okay, look, these people get to live their best life at the point of when they decided that they wanted to, just go spend money and live life and have this cool little story that is like intriguing. But I guarantee you that both of those individuals did not, one, think he was going to make wood pallets for the rest of his fucking life.
Facts.
And get rich off of it.
Right.
On top of it. And two, the other dude probably didn't realize that he was going to come up with some crazy ass patent for fucking shoelaces, in the process. Again, to further that fucking situation, 50 Cent, he was a rapper, right? But him being a rapper and being 50 Cent had nothing to do with him as Curtis Jackson making other business decisions and using the leverage of being 50 Cent to get further in life. One of his biggest deals that he made money off of was the Life Water situation.
Vitamin water,
yeah. And he's made more money off of that. He made more money in that one situation off of the vitamin water than he did like in any other single deal.
Facts.
Period.
Yeah.
Like to the point where he had to sign an NDA saying that he won't disclose how much money he made off of it because it was just that much money.
Yeah.
And that was just based off of a situation. Like 50 Cent never thought, Curtis Jackson never thought he was going to fucking own or be a part of a water company back in the day.
Yep.
But it's a part of his story. And it was just a part of the process.
That's Coca-Cola.
Yeah, now it's Coca.
Well, now it is. That's who bought it.
But he got invested in and bought into it before it was bought out, and that's because of
That's
that
where
buyout
he cashed out.
Is where he cashed out.
Oh, so hold on. Coke bought it after.
Yeah.
So that's where he
Right.
cashed out. Yeah, because he was
Hold on. No, I'm saying Coke didn't buy it from him. Somebody else did.
No, Coke bought it.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was
a water company. Yeah, because
I'm saying but it was a company already. So he was just living a healthy
invested in it.
lifestyle,
That's
working out. He tried the water
because he said, "What do people buy the most?"
Water.
Exactly.
But-
That's why he did it.
But it was just
somebody made it. He invested into it.
Yeah.
Got the company.
So look, and he was,
And then he got in at
he
the
wasn't
perfect
even
time.
a majority. He wasn't even like the full ownership. He just was like a big
was a
owner
partner.
in it.
Yeah.
So, and basically how he did is he was working out. He was drinking a bunch of water and he tried this vitamin water because he was just like, water's boring. So I needed something to elevate it. So he tried this flavor water. He liked it, kept the bottle when it was empty, gave it to like his lawyer or somebody who helped him invest or did some shit and asked him to look into it and see what's up. The people thought he was looking for an endorsement deal.
Okay.
And so they were like, oh, cool, we'll make a, grape, which that's how the grape came back. Because they were like, oh, we'll make grape for you or whatever. We'll make that the flavor and you can, endorse that, whatever.
Okay.
But then he came back like, cool, that's, we'll do that. But here's
I need a piece of this.
Here's a big fat ass check.
Yeah.
I want in.
Right.
And so then they were able to take that and, obviously elevate. And then he started doing the little promo shots and like random videos.
That shit was everywhere.
And he did it in like a Puma commercial or Adidas commercial.
Like, I think it was Adidas.
It was Adidas. He had a commercial that he was doing for them. And he just slipped the water in to like the little commercial because it was like a workout or some little weird fitness scene or whatever. So he used that and like did a little product placement. It was like a 1 second fucking product placement.
Or maybe it was for his G Unit sneakers.
No, it was for the Adidas.
It was for
yeah.
Adidas. Okay.
Yep. And fucking that 1 little second like obviously helped boost the fucking
The
shit.
stocks went up and
stocks
everything.
flew
Yeah.
through the roof and he made a bunch of money that way. And then, Coca-Cola came around the fucking corner with their fat ass check. And he was in a position to fucking cash out. And yeah, but
I know it was over 100 million.
But my thing again, it just like the process is not so much important as making sure that now 50 can say like, oh, I'm at a point in my life where I don't have to do shit.
That's
He
right.
gets to do shit because he wants to, but again, like his story is so much deeper than him just being a rapper.
Facts.
And that's what people forget. Like, you don't have this one career that you do your whole life. Like that's unrealistic these days. You know what I'm saying? Like even athletes, they don't get to be an athlete forever.
Oh yeah. I think it's only 7 years. I think is the average.
So what are you doing for the rest of your life?
Absolutely, bro.
Do you have this, like, can you maintain your $1 million lifestyle?
That's right.
No, probably
gotta
not.
think
If
ahead.
you're not fucking thinking ahead and
Facts.
placing your money and,
Put your money to
looking
work.
into other skill sets that you may obtain,
Facts.
The only nigga that could have lived like a motherfucking king strictly off staying on one thing, nigga. Who you think?
Is it a rapper?
No. He's a musician.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I was about to say
That
the
nigga,
king.
that nigga
I was
literally
thinking-
didn't have to do anything.
Nothing.
Nothing else.
Yeah,
Nothing else. Nigga,
facts.
like-
But even then, when you say that, the reality is he did do other things.
No, he did.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because Michael Jackson, like, as
He
granted,
owns publishing
granted,
and
yeah,
shit.
I'm about to say, granted, he could have just his fucking checks from just his music would have been enough for him to do what he
Got
needed
the Beatles
to do.
catalog.
But he was a real businessman behind the scenes. Like he was really.
Catalog he has.
No, I know.
the
That's just the
biggest
biggest one.
name.
Yeah.
Like, nigga,
But that's what I'm saying. Like he was doing and buying up so much other stuff behind the scenes. Like he was being more than just the artist. Like, you know what I mean? Like
He owns Sony. Did you
he
know
was
that?
being more than just an
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
And that's the difference what sets people apart. Like even when you look at, all the big moguls that were artists or started off as an artist. P. Diddy. Like P. Diddy don't even make the most money off of music anymore. Most of his money comes from Ciroc.
Oh, absolutely.
That makes him more money in a year than any of his music shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that's my whole thing is like we get so caught up, I think, as regular people trying to like worry about what our mark on the world's gonna be. Like, thinking about it rather than actually going and doing shit.
Doing it.
And then we miss out on opportunities because we think that that's not for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, that's not me being that's not gonna help me be a rapper, then I don't want to do it.
Now you're
You
fucking
know?
up.
And now you've missed out on something that could have potentially probably helped you be a rapper.
There you go. And not every opportunity comes with a paycheck too.
Facts.
you
That
gotta
too.
think of that, too.
Most motherfuckers think that they're worth more than what
Straight
they
up.
actually are
bro,
worth.
that I was just about to say too, bro. That's part of the reason why I do this shit with y'all niggas. Like
Right.
it's like it's just something else for me to do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you get
Like,
yourself
For
out there. You're
exposure.
trying to stay relevant. You got to be
Facts,
relevant. You got to
bro.
do shit. So, but anyways, man, that was a real deep episode. Little deeper than we usually do on a morning
was
show.
fire.
But it is what it is. I love you guys. Let us know what's going down and what you love about season 3 because we always looking for little gems on how we can elevate and maybe little things we can do to elevate and add to the show. So yeah, just let us know what little tips you got for season 3 and maybe even next season 4. But
Facts.
I love y'all. The rest know us without you because we love you. You know what I'm saying? Without you, this ain't possible. You know what I mean? Just like it's not possible with my dog Eric,
Appreciate
JD,
you, bro.
Josh, in the content creation studio. Y'all are the biggest and best supporter that I got right now.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? Because
Absolutely,
this
100%,
all
bro.
starts with us and you guys and everything that we do here. Shout out to my dog Turner One Tay. Go follow all his platforms, stream his music. He got the new album Goobers dropping on the 18th of this month. So
Oh.
go stream that shit. Gang, 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 gang. You dig
sir.
what I'm saying? Go check out Candyland. It's the last project he dropped. And go just support and stream all the music that he's got because he's got some dope shit. And he's got a variety of shit. You dig what I'm saying? He rap, he sing, he do what he do.
and do what I do.
He do what he
Fire.
do. You dig. Shout out to all the sponsors that have been a part of the show in the past and the present and hopefully the future. And they're all their links and Instagrams are down in the description below. You already know what's good with that. So I'll catch y'all on the next one. You dig what I'm saying? I love y'all. Peace.